It's the grandson of Right Thought. Welcome to the School of Marvelous Light. Christ gave a parable about 10 virgins, 5 wise, 5 foolish. And they had these lamps that they were using so that they could see where they were going. And at midnight, in other words, the darkest part of the day, at the darkest part is when they were called. So when it's dark, you need to be able to turn your lamp on, right? Let your light shine. Well, in order to do that, you need some oil in your lamp. And many people have speculated as to this parable and what it means. Well, we know that in order to light a path and see it, you have to have faith. And in order to have faith, you have to have this thing called the substance of what you hope for. That substance of what you hope for is the oil, the substance. And let's just put it like this. If you had a lamp and it had a little light on the end of it, glowing, a person that never seen a lamp, they would understand that there's a flame on the end, allowing you to see. But what is it that's causing it to stay lit? What do you have that's allowing that flame to stay lit? You have oil inside of the lamp that you can't see. It's hidden. But this oil is the fuel, the substance that's keeping the flame lit. You see? The foolish virgins didn't have any oil. They didn't have any substance. They didn't have any faith. You see? It's like the where he says faith without works is dead. So a lamp without oil in it is the dead lamp. It's all pretty and everything, may look all good on the outside, but there's no oil inside, so you can't use it for nothing. It's all about the contents on the inside of it. And so it is with Yahushua, with this parable that he gave you. There are many people who feel comfortable because of what they see when they look at their circumstances. I have plenty of money in the bank. All my needs are taken care of. I have extra, a surplus. So I feel good because I feel secure. I feel safe. I feel protected. You see? But you feel protected and safe because of how it looks on the outside. You see what I mean? So then when times get hard or it gets dark and you actually need to activate that lamp, see, I am safe, I am protected. Well, now it's dark. Now are you safe and protected, or are you panicking? Are you afraid? In other words, is your faith dwindling now because of how it looks? It looks dark on the outside. You see that? But based off of how it looked, I don't know if I'm safe anymore. Shoot, it was safe as long as the light was on and everything was good during the day. But now it's dark at night and I'm a little nervous. Well, those who walk by faith don't care about how it looked. They're not concerned with how it looked because they're prepared. See, the night becomes day when the light is turned on. So then if you are children of the day, as the scripture says you are, and you're not children of the light, then wherever you go, there is day. Because you are that light that shineth out of the darkness. Just like Christ said, the light shone out of the darkness comprehended it not. See, that's why he said it came at midnight. He says everything for a reason. So he comes at a time that looks hopeless, looks fearful, looks like he ain't coming. You see, that's a test of faith then, isn't it? That period of time where you're waiting, you're sleeping, you're slumbering, as the scripture said, they all fell asleep and waited until they heard the call. Then they activated their faith when they woke up. But there were some who couldn't activate their faith. They didn't have any oil in their lamp to start a flame. So they couldn't let their light shine because they didn't have any substance of the hope. Their hope was in their vain riches. Now, what does the scripture say about those who hope in vain riches? See? What does the scripture say about those who trust in vain riches? See? See? That's proving where your faith is. If I take away the 3D evidence that you're safe, do you still feel you're safe? Now I'm going to prove your oil is in your lamp. See? But if you don't have any oil in your lamp, then as soon as I took the so-called security away, the physical 3D evidence of security, as soon as I took it away, you doubted me. So I don't know you, because the Son of Man is looking for faith. You see? And that's why he said, I prove my faith by my works. By being calm. Now see, being calm is a work when you're in fearful circumstances. Isn't it? But see, nobody gives you credit for that because they don't think you're doing anything. Now you're exhibiting your faith. Why aren't you afraid? Because my light is on, which allows me to see the circumstance for what it really is. Your light isn't on, so you believe the lie that the darkness has given you. Darkness means ignorance. So you believe the ignorance because you don't have any substance inside of your lamp that can activate your flame so that you can see it and say, oh, what am I tripping for? I see it for what it is. I see it for what it is. I'm still safe. Peace be still. Feelings, adrenaline, breathing, heart rate. See, peace be still. That's showing where the oil is, isn't it? See, because when a fearful circumstance comes and you panic where? On the outside of your body, or you panic on the inside? So then if you panic on the inside and you're not soothed, calmed down, helped, peace be still, or any of that happens, none of that happens, then that means you don't have any oil in there. That's why Christ says he doesn't know you. Because if you're made in my image, then you're going to have oil on the inside that's going to soothe you. Just like that light soothes a scared person when they're in a dark room and the light comes on. And it soothes them because they can see, oh, I was afraid over nothing. That's what faith does all the time. Uh-oh, I've ran out of money. Oh shit, I'm going to starve. I'm this. I'm vanity. Here it comes. Here comes the I'm vanity. Okay, I ran out of money. What is the substance of the thing I hope for? To still have my needs met, man. Despite not having the money, I still need the needs met. Not having the money doesn't change me from having the need. So I still have the need. Okay, so now I have that thing. I am the thing. See? Because that's what I would be if I had it. So let me show the substance that I have in me. In other words, show what you're made of. Isn't that what substance means? See how it all goes together? Show what you're made of. I believe my master's got this. That's why I'm not scared. Oh, okay. Well, I was relying on this to give me that. I know, something material. Well, that means you serve the material God, right? But I know that the things which are seen did not come from things that which do appear. I know that. So then no, my satisfaction didn't come from anything that can appear. See? My rest and relaxation today and calmness and peace does not come from something that appears. Sorry about the rain. Dropping all this water everywhere, y'all. It's been raining a lot lately, ain't it? But do you see that? You believe that something that is seen can give you the peace. If I just had that watch, then I'd be happy. No, see, because it did not come from something that appears. So wait a minute. If it's something that doesn't appear that gives me the peace, then what is that? I am peaceful. I don't need something to appear to make me peaceful, because I am. Other words, I'm a liar if I say I'm peaceful and then some circumstance changes that, then I'm not peaceful. I'm just a piece of Play-Doh that can be molded into whatever shape anybody decides for me if they just put an illusion up in front of my face. Oh, yes. Look at this circumstance. Now, don't you feel bad because of that? Well, I don't walk by sight. I walk by faith. And I prove that I'm going to be able to get through this circumstance by keeping my oil in my lamp, which is my substance, my feelings that keep my lamp lit. Now, what keeps your lamp lit? Joy, happiness, peace does. You get knocked over. When you're running hurdles, you hit the hurdle and you fall. That hurdle that you're looking at, in your case, would be 3D things. Uh-oh, this happened, react. Then you react, oh shit, I fell over the hurdle. I wasn't supposed to react to the hurdle. I'm supposed to just leap over it and keep on running. That's right, run with patience the race that is before you. See how the scripture go together? Telling you what is required of you. That's why it says it is impossible to please him without that thing. That's why he said, I don't know them 5 foolish virgins. They didn't have any substance inside of them, of any hope that they had. So they must not have been hoping to see me, because they didn't have no substance saying that they were waiting for me. Just like a bride. That's what he was talking about. Bridegroom and bridesmaids. Okay, so what does a bride do on her wedding day? What have y'all seen in the 3D world? What does she do? She gets all made up, leading up to the wedding day. She gets all in shape, gets all healthy, trying to lose all the extra belly fat, trying to get all svelte so she can fit into that dress. Look as beautiful as possible. Why is she doing that? In preparation for her bridegroom. See? Down to her fingernails, to every little aspect of how she looks, she pays attention to it so she's ready. Well, that's how you should be for Christ. With your inside world. I got my nails done? Am I prepared and ready on the inside? How is prepared? Joy. Happiness. Peace. Gladness. That's the feeling I would feel if I were with my bridegroom. That's what the bride would feel. Relief. Happiness, joy unspeakable. Well, that's what your feelings, that's the substance that's got your light lit. Because doesn't that light a lamp or light a light in you? Doesn't that lighten your countenance, feeling good? Now when you're feeling bad, doesn't that bring down your countenance? So does a bridemaid want to be feeling bad when her bridegroom come? Does she want to be stressing, pulling her hair out, fat, out of shape, because she's stressed out? Y'all understand the principle of what I'm saying? Is that what y'all think? Or joyful, happy, with great expectation, bright-eyed, happy and ready, prepared? Well, then that proves your faith was in him, doesn't it? Just like that bridemaid. She's not standing there with a dress on, all made up and done and everything, up at the altar, for nothing. And people say, what the hell are you doing standing here for? My husband's coming. Okay. That's you. The peculiar one in the world that's standing up there ready. You see what I'm saying? Ready for somebody to come grab you up. Not waiting in misery for somebody to come grab you up with your hair all undone, looking sick and miserable and pitiful. You ain't got no oil in your lamp. You don't have no substance that matches the feeling of being swept off your feet. So then you don't believe it. That's simple. And that's what it boils down to. That's what it's really telling you there. So all of you who say, oh, I know he's coming to snag me up, I know he's coming to take me to where he is, then you'd be happy about that. You'd be prepared. You'd make sure you were fit. You make sure you were ready. You make sure you were prepared. And all of that, making sure, causes a feeling inside of you, which is called substance, which makes your light glow. See that? But the rest of those people were miserable. They said, man, he ain't coming. That bridegroom ain't coming, man. I might as well take this hair out. I might as well take this dress off and take these heels out and let my hair down and relax. And then he came. He said, I don't know you. I don't know you looking like that. Shoot, my bride is beautiful, put together well. You see? So keep that in mind today with your feelings, so that you don't be caught unawares, feeling miserable. It's not the way he wants to find you. Peace, be still, and joyful. Be of good cheer. Silawam Mr. Allah.